Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Rajesh. I'm so happy to be on this call. I hope you can see me and hear me clearly, right?
Yeah, we can see you and we can hear you also.
All
And we
right,
are lucky
all
to
right.
see you.
I am so happy to be on this community. And Rajesh, I must say, Crypto Star, you have been a great leader. I've seen your work, I've seen your community, and I salute your courage, salute your effort. And I must say, you have a very, very, very strong team. The Indian community is very aggressive, very strong, very committed. And I must say, the Indian community, every one of you on this call, I salute your courage and I salute your effort. I see your works from the back end. I see your work from the dashboard. We see all the works going on in India. And I want to also appreciate community leaders, especially the team lead here, Mr. Rajesh. You have spoken, you've pushed. In fact, you are one team leader that has pushed me. And if you have your way, you will make sure I don't sleep at night. But this is all for the success of your team, and that is leadership. So I must commend the Indian community. You have the best of hands, and you can be rest assured that the leaders you have your interests at heart. This is one assurance I want to give you as Tafans. Personally, my personal goal, and that's what I've always shared with CryptoStar, my desire is that everyone joining the system, the business I am in, should succeed at every given time, at every point in time. We should succeed. Nevertheless, we are in a market that is very dicey. Like he mentioned, I've been in Tappa about 14 months now, since September last year, and for almost 5, 6, 7 months stretch, I was top trader. Now, I used all the technicalities I knew because I am a trader, so I understand how to use indicators. And this is one of the things that pushed me to create my mirror. The reason why I had a mirror was because I needed everyone to make money as I was making money using the Tafabot. So I was topping the charts and we saw Tappa evolve. And this is one thing we must appreciate Tappa for. Tappa is not a static company. It's not a company that you will see today and it will remain like this till tomorrow. No, Tappa keeps evolving. Let's not forget, we're in a technology-driven world right now. AI is taking over everything. So what you think you know today, by tomorrow, it will be old school. By tomorrow, it will be obsolete. And so you see the way Tafabot keeps upping the game at every point in time. Let me tell you, when I joined Tafabot, we didn't have neuronet. When I joined Tafabot, we had pure auto trading. Just you have to put setups and all of that. I remember Rajesh coming to me, how do we do this setup? How difficult it was at that time. But today we have plug and play. So, and it keeps growing. And the beauty of Tafabot is what we have in neuronet. Neuronet is a deep machine learning bot. That's to tell you that what it knows today is learning it against tomorrow. So by default, by the way the bot is created, it will keep evolving and becoming better by the day. So I want to encourage everyone. We've had a series of ups and downs, and I must tell you, the last 2-3 days, we've had a total of over $444 million liquidation in the market. Almost $500 million liquidation in the market. And we saw the reports. We saw the updates that Tappa gave. And maybe I will share that with us while we go. And then maybe I will also want to share. So CryptoStar, get ready your page, your account page. I'll be sharing some tips from there so that people understand how to read their exchanges, how to understand how safe they are, what is happening with their bots, so that you have no need for panic. There's one thing I want us to be rest assured. Tapabot wants us to have stability in profits. without any form of panic. So it's very important we have this in our mind. So over time, 14 months is an evolving company. And I want to let you know that as we keep growing, you will see better improvement. I don't want to talk about other companies. Naturally, once you are in a real business, you will have competitors. You have people who want to compete, who you are competing with. It's normal. Every business has competitors. Every business has other people that want to get the market. The question is, who is consistently giving you the best? Who is consistently improving? One thing I'm very proud of with Tafabot is the management listening. The management is not only listening, they are interacting, they are available, they are not invisible. Just 2 days ago, even yesterday night, I had a long talk with the co-founder, Dr. Ovo. We had back and forth conversations. I was sharing with him some of my team members who were not happy and all of that. And they were always telling me, John, we are becoming better by the day. We will never remain where we were yesterday. Whatever errors you see that we've had before, you will never see them again. In fact, the rent situation, that rent point was a litmus test to neuronet. That was a real litmus test to neuronet, and they cautioned it. So whatever you are seeing, the panic that we are finding from Rune, from storage, and from other tokens, they are after effects of the pre-maintenance. Now, going forward, just today, you must have seen 1x on our cross as leverage. 1x is the safest way to ever trade on futures market. 1x is as good as trading spot. You can never get liquidated. In fact, by the time you see the result of the 1x, you will discover that floats will almost be zero. You will almost find that you have very, very minimal floats because the trade is just on 1x. There's no leverage. And what leveraging means, it means borrowing money from the exchange. So if you put $10, that $10 times 10x is $100. Yes, you will make more profits, but yes, you could also make more losses. That is it. So that is how the leveraging works. And with the effect of the 1x, it means that we will hardly get to the point of any form of panic. So these are the things you should know that Tappa is doing to make sure we enjoy the best of Tafabot. Now, the most recent updates, let me just share my screen, which I want to talk about before we go further, before I ask CryptoStar to share his page for me. All right, let me share my screen. Okay, so this is Telegram. Good. This is what I want to show us. Okay, so the last update is very important to us. CryptoStar, you can see my page, right? You can see my share screen, just to confirm.
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Beautiful. All right, now this is very important for us to know, market updates. Now, if we understand market updates, if we understand market structure, if you see my last response that I put, I think was it yesterday or 2 days ago, and I was talking about us understanding market structure. We can see the market going bullish now, but it is possible. In fact, right now you have seen that the market is retracing. Now, this retracement from analysis can go to as low as 31,000. Yes, before the final bull run that will push us to maybe 100,000. And that is why Tafabot is doing all that it's doing to make sure we are safe. Now, among safety, the reason why we're in Tafabot is to make profits. Is to make profit, but we want to make profits in a safe way. Now, futures market is the worst market amongst all markets. Very volatile. Manipulations are crazy high. You can imagine what BNT did. You can imagine what Rune did. You can imagine what REN did. You know, markets can just go up, 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 and refuse to drop. These are manipulations. These are not market structure. These are not standard market analysis. These are pure manipulations. And hardly can you survive that. I've seen some other companies, I won't mention their names, they've liquidated a lot of their customers' accounts just because of their trading strategy. But right now, with neuronet, we are even having accounts. What we're even complaining of in Tafabot is more floats, more of, yes, we've had some pockets of liquidations here and there, but obviously for clear reasons, and that's what I'm going to read here. There may have been one or two issues that has stretched those accounts and have made those accounts prone to these market manipulations. Now, let's not also forget, this is neuronet bot. Neuronet bot was created 6 months ago. And I remember I was one of the first people to test neuronet bots. Now, neuronet bot then was not as good as what it is today. In fact, that time, neuronet bot was not giving us the profit we were getting with World Builder strategy. In fact, that's why we all abandoned neuronet bot and focused on World Builder strategy. You know, but look at today, World Builder strategy cannot even withstand all the pumps and dumps. And neuronet is the one that has grown over 6 months. 3 months consistent tests and success. So the pump that we saw in REN has added more knowledge to neuronet. So Rune and BNT are old now. They are old trees. Every new trade cannot beat neuronet because it has learned from all the old pumps and dumps that happened. It has adjusted its knowledge and is set to make profit for us in the best form of safety. Now, look at this. Hello, fellow Taffans, happy new week. Now, take note of this first line. The bull market is making small retreats, but we watch them. Manual traders, take note. Bull trap or bear trap is real. Now, I mentioned this in my chat, in my update above. And the truth is, that is what happens in the market. There's what we call bull trap, whereby you are thinking the market is going to be going up and you enter. You have to be careful because you'll be trapped there. And then it may be going down and you think it's going to continue to go down. You'll be trapped there again. That's what we call bear trap. So you have to be careful, and that's why we are using Tafabot. For traders, manual traders, we are so happy with Tafabot. But for newbies, you may not understand what you're enjoying because right now you are literally trading on deep waters, heavy manipulated waters. But we thank God for what Tappa is doing. Now, we are going to see, as a company, always our goal is stability than profitability. And this is something we should take home. Yes, we may have some setbacks here and there, just like when a child is born, the child will first of all suck the breast and then gradually begin to crawl, begin to stand up to walk. When the child is standing up to walk, it will fall down, climb up again. And then before you know, that child begins to run. Before you know, the child is strong enough and is even able to carry somebody at his back. That is what Tafabot is. I usually don't look at Tafabot for 1 year. I look at Tafabot for the next 5 years, the next 10 years. I'm a trader. I'm not going to stop trading. As long as exchanges remain, Tafabot remains. So don't look at Tafabot as a short-term project. Don't look at Tafabot as a Ponzi. Tafabot is not a Ponzi. Your money is in your exchange. All you are doing is getting your license, put your fuel, and boom, your money trades for you in your exchange. So Tafabot is consistent and their target is stability without any form of fear, without any form of panic. Now, for the past 2-3 days, I have seen obviously lack of knowledge. The reason why a lot of us have panicked is because of limited knowledge. The reason why some of us are confident is because there are so many things we know and we are looking at so many indicators because we understand trading. And that's why I'm going to ask Rajesh to share screen for me, and I'll share some key things that will keep your heart at calm and at peace. Even whenever you see those things, you should never be afraid because it's just a matter of time. One of the biggest virtues of a trader is patience. You must be willing and ready to be patient. Don't be in a hurry. If you're in a hurry, you will crash out. All right, so we believe in one step forward and no step backward, than in 2 steps forward and 2 to 3 steps backward. The latter is never a way to grow in anything. So the is improving. Rain happened. We saw it was a test of neuronet, and now we are seeing that it is now better. It can never happen again. It has now become foolproof. We can never happen. I can never have any kind of rain scenario again. And look at the 1x. The 1x that is going on today, that just took effect today. No matter how market pumps or dumps, you are not fidgeting. You are not afraid, because it's like sport. You just wait. You are not borrowing any money from Binance or from any exchange, and you are sure that you will recover in profits. Now, however, we have old trades, just like I mentioned, on some users' account that involves the following coins: BNT, Hi-Fi, Storage, Rune, and FTM. Now, these trades average in at price movement of 2%, resulting in multiple capital entries. So that's why a lot of us were panicking. At the initial, it was 2% in 2% for as is averaging in at every 2%. And that's why you see so much funds going in, and you see the P&L really, really high, creating that panic. That was what happened. However, right now, it's no longer as it is. It has now been improved on. You will not have such scenarios as we used to have. Now, this altogether involves 125 users. So Tafabot has about 24,000 users. If you check the website, you will see it. Now, but out of these 24, we have only 125 users that had this issue. Now, let's not forget, not everybody was on Rune. Myself, I was on Rune, but I wasn't on BNT. In fact, it's just this afternoon I got on Storage. So I wasn't on Hi-Fi. So we have different people cut across on different trades. Not everybody is on the same trades. And that's the beauty of neuronet. You cannot have everybody trading the same coin at the same time. Some people you will see 18, some people you see 20, some people you see 5, some people you see 4, some people you see 2. All depends on what the market is analyzing at that time. So out of the 125 users, 22 of these users have resulted to liquidation of 14,600 out of a total of $127 million. So the significance, yes, as much as people lost money, but compared to the amount of money that is in the market trading, it's roughly about 5% thereabout. Yes, those 5%, I as a leader, personally, the company is making that statement, but I as a leader, I'm concerned about every one person in my team. And so even if you lose money, I am concerned about it. However, the system keeps working, the system keeps improving. And that's why I keep telling people, and I said it, bull trap. Now, if at the end of the day, many of these weak hands, people who lose money, fall off, they're going to be the ones that will lose completely. The bull market is about to start. This is the time to get involved with Tafabot. This is the time to get involved with your trading. Don't allow anything hold you back. Get involved. The bull market is about to begin. Between now, January, February, March, April, you'll be making a whole lot of money because the market will keep climbing up and climbing up. All right. So like we advised, some of these old trades could be closed manually. Profits will always be made back with our new system. So they advise that sort of those trades could be closed. Yes, so, like me, I have some of my trades. I check the charts. I know that these trades will recover in profits, and I left them. There are some that I say, this is very difficult, and I close them. Some of you have chatted me up and asked, is this trade still okay? I'll say, okay, just wait a little to retrace. And then you close at a very minimal loss. But if you have fears, if you have panic, close them and then let the system make profits for you afresh. Better to have a trade, an active account that can make you more profit than to live in fear and panic and at the end of the day lose their whole money. So we used to advise people, come on, take advantage, take these lessons, take these steps. Yes, they may be painful at the beginning, but you will eventually recover in a whole lot of profits. So, however, out of the 125 users, about 87 have inflated capital assigned to their bots, which led to most of the losses. Now, I know I've told some people before now that you can double your capital. Yes, I studied Tafabot management, money management system, and I discovered that they are very safe. They have one of the best risk management system. And so even if you trade, if you have $100 in your capital and you put $200 in Tafabot, you will still be fine. You will make some good money and your account is still safe. But let's remember that there are some people that will come and manipulate the market. Like what happened in REN, like what happened in RUN, like what happened in BNT. These manipulators will come and push the market. And the bot, assuming it has your head as $200, it will trade with your account for $200. At that point, your account is at risk. And so I advise all my team members going forward, please don't inflate your capital. If you have $1,000 in your exchange, please tell the bot you have $1,000 to trade with. In fact, if you have $400, you can tell the bot I have $350, just so that you are very, very, very safe. And then if your capital, because your capital and profit will be increasing, don't be in a hurry to increase your capital on the bot, because I know for sure some of us want to be taking profit out. So you can leave your capital on your bot at 100, and then as your profit keeps increasing, maybe 150, you can withdraw $20, $30 from your available for withdrawal, and your trade is fine and your account is not at risk. So look at this example. A particular user had $1,000 on an exchange, but wrote $6,000 on the bot configuration. Of course, he got liquidated. So we encourage users to stop this. Tafabot cannot do anything to help such traders. So beside the above information, we have the best trade system in the industry. And I tell you, it's the best. You can check everywhere. Neuronet is the best. It has its own system. You don't need to do any you don't need to do any configuration. You just tell the bot your capital. It selects the coin for you. It takes the trade for you. Sometimes it waits. So some people used to see their bot not picking trade. It's checking. Is it time for me to enter the market? Because even I, as a trader, there are some times we don't trade. I know some traders who did not take any trade, who are manual traders who trade by themselves. They did not take any trade for the past 1 week. The reason, because the market was uncertain. People were careful. So those who took the risk got liquidated. So we have to be careful. We have to know what we have and then appreciate the Tafabot that we are using today. I can assure you, I can guarantee you that within the next 1 year, all of us here on this call, you are running Tafabot, within the next 1 year, you'll be super proud of yourself. You'll be excited that you took this step, and then you also talk to Rajesh. You will hug him. You will thank him for sharing this beautiful opportunity with you. So let's keep winning. So this is the update I intend to share with us and let you know that Tafabot is here to make the best of us. So as I wrap up, Rajesh, can you share your Binance page for me? I want to show your community something. Just share the Binance page where you have your merging balance, you have your unrealized P&L, and then and your profits. Can you share your screen?
Yeah, 1 minute. I'm logging to my account.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I have logged into my account.
Beautiful. All right, so go to wallets down. Let's see the page, the futures page. Beautiful, good. Now, this is how most of our accounts look like. Now, first and foremost, this unrealized P&L, this is usually our biggest challenge, the unrealized P&L. Now, when you see unrealized P&L, the unrealized P&L, good, thank you, is to ensure that you have, it shows that you have ongoing trades. The unrealized P&L can be profit, it can be in plus, and it can also be in negative. Know that. It's not that it has to always be in negative. The reason why you see Tafabot having unrealized P&L as negative is because it keeps closing the profits when it comes up. So you cannot have profits waiting. Even you yourself, you complain that Tafabot is not taking profit. It has seen profit is not taking. So if Tafabot is to keep your profits, you will discover that some of your unrealized P&L will be in plus. So, but because it keeps taking the profits and then the negative trades are holding on because it will not close your trade in negative. It has to wait for it to close in profit. So anytime you see unrealized P&L, Tafabot calls it unrealized floats. Tafabot calls it floating profits because it is profit yet to be made. So don't panic. Don't be afraid. The only time that can be a loss is when you close that trade in negative. So I need us to understand this so that you don't need to panic. It is only waiting for market to retrace and then you will recover. Thank you. So wallet balance. You see wallet balance. Your wallet balance is your real balance. Now, every time you make profits, your profit adds up to wallet balance. So, Mr. Rajesh, let me assume you started on this account, let me say with $1,000. Now, you can see that you have $1,026. That 26 is addition to your initial capital. Now, this is where I used to talk about, especially when it comes to bot allocation. Please don't say because your wallet balance has increased to 1,026, you will go to neuronet and change it to 1,026. Yes, you can, but that is only if you don't want to withdraw your profits now. So if you are compounding, it's okay. But if you want to withdraw profit maybe once every week or once every 2 weeks or once every month, please leave your capital allocation to 1,000. Don't change it upward. Because the time you are withdrawing your profits, it means you are over trading. So this is for you to know. Now, merging balance. Sometimes we see merging balance and we are afraid. Now, your merging balance will keep reducing because your unrealized P&L is increasing. If you add merging balance plus unrealized P&L, it will give you wallet balance. So your merging balance shows you have active trade. So every time you are trading, know for sure that your merging balance and your unrealized balance will never remain the same. They will always go up, down, up and down, up and down. What will be fixed is your wallet balance. That is where your profit keeps adding up. Okay, so click your winning days, P&L analysis. Let me show this before we go further. P&L analysis, beautiful. Now, this is your P&L analysis. What do we call P&L analysis? It means profit and loss analysis. You can see that today's P&L, he has made $8, and that is a total of 0.83%. The last 7 days, he has made $86. That is a total of 13%. And then the last 30 days, guess what? He has made a whooping 44% with $992 as profits. This is auto free, hands-free. So you can see your analysis. Most times we are so engrossed with the negatives that we forget to see the positive. Now imagine this is 7 days, this is 1 month, this is 3 months, and this is 1 year. He has made a total profit in the last 7 days as 80. Okay, go back to 7 days. Go back to 7 days. Just go back to 7 days. Now you have made a total profit of $91. A loss. I am very sure he actually had to close a trade by himself or something must have happened, and a total loss of $5. But look at net profits, $86 in the last 7 days. This is fantabulous and this is superb. Okay, let me see the 1 year. 1 year. Beautiful. Now look at the 1 year. Over time, he's trying to recover. Over time, he's trying to, and now look at the last time when he had big losses far away, long time ago. So you can see all your analysis on your trade. Now scroll down, go back to 7 days and scroll down. Let me show you one more thing. Go back to 7 days, scroll down. You scroll down. Okay, click details. Details. I like that. Beautiful. Now your details shows you every single day's returns. Every single day's return from 13th, 12, 11, 10, 9, and downward. So even if you don't want to believe anything Tafabot is saying, everything is on your Binance. And guess what? Whatever Tafabot says is what Binance gave to Tafa via the API. All right, let's go back to the front page. If you have questions, you can just put them on the chat box. We will handle them. All right, good. Now, okay, let me still see your screen. No, good. Your Binance, we're still there. Beautiful. Now, you see the top, there's a clock sign on your top right where you check your trading history. Beautiful. Thank you. Now go to trade history, check your trade history. Good. Now you see all the trades. You can compare all of these trades in your Tafabot as the profits are made. You compare them. Your transaction history, you will see them. The fees the Binance is charging, you also see them. All of these are in your back end. All right, let's go back to the front page. The last thing I want to show before I wrap up. Now, scroll up on these trades. I want to see the position.
Where shall I click?
Yes, just the position. Scroll up or scroll down. Scroll up. Good, good. It's okay. Just hold on there. Now, this is ape. Let's use ape or let's use any of these trades. Okay, let's use Lina. Good. I like Lina. Lina looks scary. Good. Now, somebody will see Lina on 20, negative 20, and we will like, it's scary. It's scary. Why is the P&L so high? And all of that. 2 things you should look out for in every trade. Number 1 is your entry price. Your second point is your mark price, and then your liquidation price. So you are seeing Lina, first thing is the mark price, the entry price, 0.01. Your present mark price, which is this point you are in now at the moment, is 0.001. But guess what? Market needs to go so far to 0.06 before you can be liquidated. So it now tells you that you are far away from any form of risk, very far. You don't even need to bother. You can go and sleep. I see some statements on the Tappa management to say, please go get a bed and sleep. You don't need to be afraid. So seeing negative $19 here does not mean you should get scared. It only means that the market has gone against you 9%. However, I am still safe because liquidation price is far away. Now, number two thing is margin ratio. Some people's own, you will see risk. The margin ratio here is just to show you the risk rates of your account. Before your account can be liquidated, this margin ratio will get to 100%. Before your account can be liquidated, that margin ratio must get to 100% or even negative. However, I tell people that as long as your account is below 20%, you are very, very, very safe. In fact, it's when it gets to 20%, I begin to ask you, do you want to close some trades, or do you think you should add some funds so that it drops your margin ratio? I saw a lot of people sharing 8%, 7%, 4%, 11%, 13%, and they were very scared. I told them, no, you don't need to be scared. As long as you are below 20%, you are perfectly safe. It needs it to get to maybe 40% before it becomes critical. You see, sometimes it gets 65%, is very critical. That means it's almost getting to 100%. But come on, no trade should get you to that point. In fact, with the Tappa management system now, I am very sure, you can see today it's 1.76, which is extremely safe. When I mean safe, I mean extremely very safe. So you have no reason to panic. All you need to do is just relax and enjoy your profits. Now, look at the cross 1x that just happened today. Now, I'm happy we have Sol at 10x, and then we have Lina at 1x. Look at the difference. If you see the difference now, cross 1x means don't borrow any money from Binance. Cross 10x means borrow my $5 in margin times 10, which is giving us $55. You understand? So once you do that, it means you are taking higher risk on cross 10. At 5.5, you see that that's Sol. Look at Sol, 5.5, 5.4, 5.4 USDT. The size USDT is saying 55.38, good, 5.4. So it's now times 10. But guess what? In Lina, see, it's 1x. So it took 201, and it is exactly the same size here as USDT. So as much as market will go up, down, pump, anyhow, you are very safe. In fact, a time will come, you may hardly have float in negative. You will be having some positive floats because we will be complaining Tafabot should take profit, and Tafabot is saying, I can wait and watch the market. If it's tracing, I will take the profit. That's what they call trailing stop loss. That is what we do. We are trailing the profit so that immediately the profit begins to return back, it will take it as stop loss and close for you in profit. So these are the updates I want us to understand. Now, one major and final point before I hand over to CryptoStar is the stop loss. I know a lot of people have asked, what is the stop loss of Tappa? How is Tappa managing stop loss and all of that? If you look at the neuronet system is taking stop loss in another dimension. It's not the conventional 10% stop loss you put, 20% stop loss you put. What they do now is what they call money management system. It's a risk management system. It has a way of managing your trade to the point that you should come out in profit. You shouldn't even be at risk. And that is the money management system that has been put in place to make sure that we are safe at every point in time. Tafabot does not want you to even to get to any point where you are even at a loss. They want to manage your risk to the point that you are safety at all points in time. And that's what they are going to be seeing going forward. After the rain, they had made some impacts, made some adjustments on the neuronet to make sure that we are always safe at every time. All right, thank you, CryptoStar. I think I've ran through. Maybe we'll just allow some 1 or 2 questions, and then we can wrap up for the day. Thank you, CryptoStar. Over to you.
Friends, anyone who are having any question, I know, दोस्तों मेरी एक ही रिक्वेस्ट है कि आपके अकाउंट में फ्लोटिंग लॉस कितना है, इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस आप मिस्टर जॉन छावा को मत कीजिए. प्योर एंड टेक्निकल क्वेश्चन अगर सचमुच किसी को है इस मीटिंग के बारे में, तो आई विल रिक्वेस्ट यू टू रेज योर हैंड. दोस्तों आप आपका हाथ ऊपर कीजिए, लेकिन थोड़ा सीरियसली सवाल पूछने के पहले फ्लोटिंग लॉस कितना है इस तरह के सवाल मत पूछिए. ओके बबलू जी, मैंने आपको अनम्यूट किया हुआ है. बबलू जी, मैंने आपको अनम्यूट किया हुआ है.
हाँ सर, नमस्कार. सर जो पहले ट्रेड हम लोग 20 लगा करते थे सर, 24 तक ट्रेड लग जा रहे हैं, तो क्या ये सिस्टम से अपडेट हुआ है?
जी, आई विल आस्क टू मिस्टर जॉन छावा. मिस्टर छावा, मिस्टर बबलू इज आस्किंग यू. Previously, the maximum trade was 20. Now it has gone to 24. So whether it has been updated by system or it has been because of maintenance problem?
No. There's no problem at all. Like I said earlier on, if you check the questions, when you ask the frequently asked questions on Tafabot, how many trades can neuronet take? Neuronet can take even up to 30 trades if it finds them. It's not a problem. It's the bot system that is taking as much as is available at that point in time. So it can take above 20 and it can take below 20. It can take 2, it can take 5, it can take 10, it can take 20, it can take 30. So far, we've seen 22, we've seen 24, I've seen 24. I've actually been seeing 25. Yes, I've seen 18, I've seen 2. That was even what shook me. I see 2 trades. So there's no problem at all. Not technical, no problem.
So दोस्तों इसका मतलब है कि 30 ट्रेड्स तक टाफाबोट ले सकता है. लेकिन दोस्तों मेरी एक रिक्वेस्ट है, अगर टाफाबोट ज्यादा ट्रेड ले रहा है तो प्लीज आप कंपाउंडिंग या विड्रॉल मत कीजिए. आपके फंड को, जैसे मैंने किया हुआ है मेरा खुद का, क्योंकि ये मेरा खुद का अकाउंट है. दूसरी चीज दोस्तों, जरा ध्यान से सुनिए मैं क्या बोलने जा रहा हूँ. मैंने आज एक व्यक्ति को पूछा कि देखो इतनी ट्रेड लग चुके हैं ना, तो थोड़ा सा फंड आप ऐड कीजिए. तो बंदा नेटवर्कर के दिमाग से, अभी तक आप लोगों के दिमाग से नेटवर्किंग हट ही नहीं रहा है. उन्होंने मुझे बोला सर मेरे पास अब फंड नहीं तो मैं क्या करूं. देखो भैया, अकाउंट आपका है, अगर आपको सेव करना है तो $100 अगर आपने बोट को रखा हुआ है तो प्लीज 125 या 130 या 150 बना दीजिए आपके अकाउंट को. बोट में अगर 100 है तो वॉलेट में, परचेस वॉलेट में जो भी है ना, ये आपको 125 या 130 रख दीजिए. हमें हमारा खुद का अकाउंट सेव करना है. फैसल भाई, मैंने आपको अनम्यूट किया हुआ है. फैसल भाई आप प्लीज, लेकिन प्लीज आपका फ्लोटिंग मीटिंग का टाइम पास मत कीजिए, क्योंकि बहुत अच्छी तरह से समझा दिया है. फैसल भाई प्लीज आपका सवाल पूछिए प्लीज.
Yes. Hello. Good evening, Mr. Shava. This is Faisal from India. My query is about that. As we are going to purchase a license of Tafabot on the $100 package, we are notifying that a line is over there that is saying bot can be connected to 3 exchanges. But in practically, as we are going to do so, it shows that it only connected to 1. So what is the procedure? Is there any other procedure to connect to other exchanges, or is it only going to connect to only through one account?
Okay, at the $100 license, you can connect to 3 exchanges. If it is not allowing you to connect, 2 things: either the app is having an issue, you remove the app, you close the app, you restart it, and then try again. Number 2, if it persists, please let me know or let CryptoStar know. We will push it to support, because you should have at least, you should have a maximum of 3 exchanges to be able to correct. Now, don't forget, it is 3 APIs. So if you connect Binance Spot, Binance Futures, and then maybe OKX Futures, that's 3. So be sure that you have connected to only one and you want to add another, so that we are sure that you've not exhausted the 3 API connections that you should have as a $100 license. So, but if it persists, it's something we can write support, and you can check it and be sure that you are fine. You should have 3 API exchanges. Thank you.
That means the bot can be operated on 3 APIs. It may be on multiple exchanges. It is sure.
Sorry, come again.
It is sure that the bot is able to connect to 3 APIs on multiple exchanges.
Yes.
It is sure.
Yes, you can
100%.
connect to 3 exchanges. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
good. That's
Yeah.
good. My second question is that as we are going through to purchase a license, there is a neural net bot. There is a downline is marking over there that is saying that 25% of maximum profit and 5% off in red marking. What does that mean? 5% is showing in red marking and 25% is showing in profit green marking. So what is that?
I would love to see what you're explaining so that I will be sure. So if you can share a screenshot, maybe with CryptoRash, and then I will see, then I will explain better. I would love to see what you saw. It will give me a
फैसल भाई,
better
आपका क्वेश्चन बहुत जेन्युइन है. मैं मेरी स्क्रीन शेयर करता हूं, आप मुझे बताते जाना कि कहां पे मुझे शेयर करना है.
ओके आप न्यूरल नोट
क्योंकि आपका क्वेश्चन बहुत जेन्युइन है. मिस्टर जॉन, मिस्टर चावा, हिज क्वेश्चन इज रियली जेन्युइन, and this will improve our knowledge also. So I am sharing my screen and Mr. Faisal will guide me where shall I go.
Okay, you can carry
ऐप ओपन करना है क्या फैजल भाई?
हाँ, ऐप यू ओपन करिए, आप ऐप करिए.
Yeah, please tell me where shall I click?
You can click on the purchase there where we can purchase the bot. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, that's it. Select over there the neural net bot. Yeah, here it is. The average gain at the page says, as the page says, average gain is 25% and maximum risk is 5%. So what does this defining of the 5% risk is?
Yes, there is no way. So it's good that I had to see this, because I didn't even, my mind didn't go here at all. So there is no way. Yes, there's no way that Tafabot will promise you risk-free. It's only in Ponzi's that they will tell you, no, there's no risk. You come in and make all the money and go out, you know. So here, they are real to you. They're telling you that there's 5% risk, which they will try at all costs. The 5% risk is to cover in case, like those stop losses we're talking of, or closing you out of the market, maybe for very aggressive market movement or something. They're just telling you that there should be some room for in case of a little risk that you need to bear. This is a risky market, you know, and so it would be insane for Tafa to tell you there is no risk. No. But the truth is that your profit will always outweigh your risk. That is what it means. So 25% on a monthly, and you can see that some of us, like CryptoStar now, just 1 month, he has made 44%, which is above 25% by all means. You know, so we are seeing that they under promise. So even the 5%, you may hardly even have it. With what we have today, you will hardly even have the need to be afraid of any form of risk. But it would be insane. It would not be right for Tappa to tell you there's no risk. This is real trading. This is real trading.
That means that the page is saying that it's only for assuming that.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks a lot talking to you. It's very great gesture. Okay, thanks a lot.
All right, thank you.
मिस्टर मंजू, मैंने आपको अनम्यूट किया हुआ है. मिस्टर मंजू, आप आपका क्वेश्चन पूछिए प्लीज.
राजेश सर, मैं जगमोहन शर्मा बोल रहा हूँ।
हाँ जी,
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि आज, जगमोहन शर्मा बोल रहा हूँ सर, रोहतक हरियाणा से।
हाँ बोलिए।
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि आज मैंने ना चेक किया बाइनेंस में, जो आपने जो दिखाया है सर, जो आपकी ट्रेड लगी हुई है, तो उसमें एक या दो ट्रेड में ना मार्जिन बैलेंस सर इसने जैसे $25 उठा रखा है सर।
हाँ
हेलो। और उसमें
हाँ
1x
बोलिए।
भी लीवरेज है सर, तो सर वो
ये
इतना
अभी
ज्यादा
देखिए,
मार्जिन
अभी
बैलेंस।
मिस्टर छावा ने एक्सप्लेन किया हुआ है
जी।
कि जो रिस्की कॉइन है, जिसका जिसका लेट लेट मिस्टर छावा टू एक्सप्लेन अगेन। मिस्टर छावा,
Yes.
he is asking some trades has taken 1x. So will you please
Yes.
repeat?
Okay. The 1x is the new safety measure that Tapabot has implemented. So with the 1x, you will hardly have big flows. Your flows will drop drastically, and no matter how market goes pump or dump, you are very safe. So just for you to know, it's part of the money management system of Tafabot. That's why they're introducing the 1x. The 1x is running alongside the 10x. If you see it, you will notice that there are some that are still on 10x, and then some are now new trades are on 1x. I am very sure that as the bot understands and studies the market movement, it may adjust to 2x, may adjust to 3x, may adjust to 5x, depending on the risk season. Because right now it's a very, very risky time. By standard, as a trader, by standard, you're not supposed to be trading at this season, because you can either be bull trapped or bear trapped. But you know, we are tough fans. We want to make profit every day, and Tappa is telling us they can make profit for us every day. So the whole concept is to make sure you are safe, at the same time you are making profit. So that is how it works. Thank you, Manju.
दोस्तों, ये मनी मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम है या रिस्क मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम है, इसीलिए कुछ ट्रेड को उन्होंने 1x किया हुआ है। वैभव हैदरे, आपको मैंने अनम्यूट किया हुआ है, आप आपका क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं। मिस्टर वैभव सर।
यस सर। हेलो सर जी। अभी मेरे अकाउंट में 24 ट्रेड लगे हुए हैं। हेलो।
हाँ पूछिए।
हेलो। हाँ, मेरे अकाउंट में कुल मिला के 24 ट्रेड लगे हुए हैं, और अवेलेबल बैलेंस 400 दिखा रहा है। तो अभी इस मामले में मार्केट ऊपर नीचे हो गया, तो एवरेजिंग करने के लिए फंड कहाँ से अवेलेबल होगा बोट को? क्योंकि
मिस्टर
अवेलेबल
छावा, ही
फंड।
इज आस्किंग, Mr. Chava, he is asking. Yeah, Mr. Chava, do you hear me?
I can hear you clearly.
Yeah, he is asking, at present in his account, 24 trades are running, and available balance to take the margin is only $400. Because of 1x, the available margin has gone to 1x. So if market has gone up or down, the available balance will go very less. So how the boat will manage?
I want to say at this point that we should trust the bots. You know, there are sometimes that whatever I'm going to explain to you now is my assumption. The bot has studied the market, it has indicators, it has tools, it has so many factors it has put in place before taking that trade. That's neuronet for you. You know, right now, neuronet has made us traders to be redundant, because any explanation I give to you right now may not be correct, because the bot may have seen so many factors to put in place. But one thing I can assure you is that as long as your risk rates or your margin ratio is fine, is safe, trust the bot. As long as you still have money available for withdrawal, trust the bot. The bot on 1x right now is safer than 10x. Let me use that word so that you understand how safe it is. It is as safe as sports. That is how safe 1x is. The way you have sports that you can never liquidate, the worst case scenario you can have in sports is that your coin goes down. That is what you have right now with futures with 1x. So please, no fears. that have no fear. Thank you.
दोस्तों उनका कहना यही है कि एट प्रेजेंट आपको बोट के ऊपर विश्वास रखना चाहिए, लेकिन मैं आपको क्लियर कहता हूं दोस्तों, खुद के ऊपर विश्वास रखिए और प्लीज अगर आपका फंड, आपने अगर बोट को $5,000 दिया हुआ है तो उसको 5,000 का हो सके तो 5,500 करके रख दीजिए, नहीं तो 2-3 ट्रेड आप जो मिनिमम अमाउंट के उसे क्लोज कर दीजिए। अकाउंट के साथ रिस्क मत रखिए, थोड़ा बहुत हो सके तो फंड ऐड कीजिए। अदरवाइज इनका कहना यही है कि ट्रस्ट द बोट, बोट कॉन्सेंट्रेट कर रहा है और ये मार्जिन इसलिए कम हुआ है क्योंकि एक हाथ 2 ट्रेड हमारे 1x पे डाल दिए, मतलब 10 का जो लिवरेज आकर रखा होता था तो आपका मार्जिन बड़ा दिखता था, लेकिन आपके अकाउंट को रिस्क मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम या मनी मैनेजमेंट के सिस्टम के तहत आपके अकाउंट को सेव करने के लिए जो ट्रेड ज्यादा वोलाटाइल हो सकते हैं उनको उन्होंने 1x पे रखा हुआ है। ओके दोस्तों, हीरा भाई मैंने आपको अनम्यूट किया हुआ है। हीरा भाई आप आपका क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं। हीरा भाई, हीरा भाई मैंने आपको अनम्यूट किया है।
हेलो, हाँ जी सर, हरी भाई।
हाँ हरी भाई बोलिए प्लीज।
गुड इवनिंग, गुड इवनिंग सर।
गुड
सर
इवनिंग सर।
बहुत अच्छा आप बोल रहे हैं, बहुत। मैं काफी दिनों से आपका ये सेशन देख रहा हूँ, और एक क्वेश्चन है विच आई वुड लाइक टू आस्क मिस्टर शावा। यस मिस्टर शावा, आर यू ऑनलाइन?
Yes, I am with you. I'm with you.
Yes, sir. Sir, one important question. Actually, one of my friend who is working with the same thing, same plan. He is running down with one particular coin with $60, having a balance, having a investment of $200. So, what should he do now? Because that coin is stored STORJ.
Okay, if the coin is on $50 and his entire capital is on 200, I will need to see two things. One, I will need to see his liquidation price. Number two, I will need to see his margin ratio. Those two key indicators will guide me on how to advise him. However,
Sir,
if
once
the
again,
margin ratio,
please once again, sir. Please once
sorry,
again. These two factors would you like to see, sir?
yes, the margin ratio or risk ratio, some apps will say is risk, some will say margin ratio. If the margin ratio is below 20%, that account is very fine. He doesn't have any need to fear. If his liquidation price is far away from his mark price, he has no fear. Now, one other thing you also look at is he's available for withdrawal. I usually used to ask people, try as much as possible not to have available for withdrawal to be zero, as much as you can. However, sometimes the bot may take everything to the market and you will still have very low risk rates or margin ratio. It doesn't mean your account is having problem. It means that it has taken bulk of the money into the market and it will come out with profits. So no fear. Your core is that your margin ratio is below 20%. Once you have that, you can go and sleep. So no problem. Just take note of that. Yes.
Thank you very much, sir.
हरी भाई मैं आपके लिए मेरी स्क्रीन शेयर करता हूं और जो मिस्टर छावा ने बताया या मैं आपको बताने की कोशिश करूंगा, क्योंकि ये जो आपका सवाल था ये बहुत जेन्युइन था और मिस्टर छावा इज एक्सप्लेनिंग exactly what we need to see. Okay, because this is very valuable, important things what he is telling us. See, what is the meaning by margin ratio? See, margin ratio is 1.77. My ratio is 1.77. This 1.77 should not be more than 20%. If this is less than 20%, your account is 100% safe. This is the first thing Mr. John Chava is trying to explain us. Second thing, what he is telling us, this liquidation price and our market price. Okay. Now you see the market price is 0.011 and the liquidation price is 0.06. So it is very far away. So if the liquidation price is very far away, बहुत ज्यादा दूर है, तो हमें रिस्क 0% है. सो होप दोस्तों आपको ये समझ में आ रहेगा प्लीज. हरी भाई क्लियर?
जी सर,
Okay,
क्लियर हो।
crypto star. Let me
1.77%
add.
जो था सर,
जी
1.77% जो था, ये पॉजिटिव में रहेगा तब ना? 1.77
ये
ये
जिंदगी
नेगेटिव में
भर
तो नहीं
पॉजिटिव
जाएगा?
में ही रहता है, ये हमेशा
ओके
पॉजिटिव
ओके,
में
राइट
रहता है क्योंकि ये रिस्क
ओके
फैक्टर है।
सर, ओके, राइट राइट।
Okay, so crypto star, look at your ZEC. Go back to your screenshot. Go back to your page. Still show. I want to show you. There's another possibility. Just let me see that your page
You can
again.
see my screen.
No, go back. Share it. I'm not seeing your screen. We are waiting for your screen.
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen. 1 minute.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yes, please.
Beautiful. Yeah. Now you can see ZEC. Just okay. Let's use Soul. You know, we use Soul. Soul is there. Okay, ZEC is also there, which is correct. Soul is good. Now, mark price is 30 or 55 for Soul, and see, liquidation price is 0. Do you understand now that there
No,
is
we don't
no
understand.
Yes, yes.
beautiful, beautiful. Now, you see your entry price of Soul is 59. This is a sell trade. It's a buy trade. It has dumped to 55. But the liquidation price does not exist because it cannot, at this stage it doesn't even have a liquidation price. It means it is not even visible. It cannot be seen. Before, for Lina, we could see liquidation price, even though it's far away. But for Soul, we are not even having a liquidation price to tell you how safe, very, very safe the account is. You know, so you can see those scenarios that you may not even see a liquidation price. That also happens, and that's to tell you that your account is extremely very safe. I just needed to add that. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. John and Mr.
दोस्तों,
Rajesh, for enlightening us with this
yeah,
thing.
हरी भाई,
It's really
1 minute. I
interesting.
wanted to say you, thank you, Mr. छावा. एक्चुअली जहां पे देखिए दोस्तों, बाय का ट्रेड है ना, वहां पे लिक्विडेशन प्राइस नहीं है, लेकिन जहां पे सेल का ट्रेड है ना, वहां पे लिक्विडेशन प्राइस दिख रही है.
ओके,
देखा क्या आपने दोस्तों? जहां
जी
पे
जी
देखिए
जी।
बाय का ट्रेड है, वहां पे लिक्विडेशन प्राइस नहीं है, और जहां पे सेल का ट्रेड है, वहां पे लिक्विडेशन प्राइस है. मतलब बाय के ट्रेड में दूर दूर तक लिक्विडेशन प्राइस बाइनर्स को दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है. सेल के ट्रेड को लिक्विडेशन प्राइस दिखाई दे रहा है, इसलिए आपको अलर्टनेस वहां पे दिखाया हुआ है. ग्रेट नॉलेज मिस्टर छावा, टुडे यू हैव गिवन मी. थैंक यू, गिवन टू माय ऑल कम्युनिटी. रियली रियली यू पीपल, हेड्स ऑफ मिस्टर छावा.
थैंक यू
मिस्टर
सर।
वीणा, रियली मैं मिस दोस्तों, मैं आज बहुत खुश हूं कि बहुत जेन्युइन क्वेश्चंस आज आ रहे हैं. ओके मिस्टर हरी भाई, थैंक यू वेरी मच. मिस्टर वीणा वीणा.
नमस्कार सर, नमस्कार
हाँ जी, नमस्कार सर.
सर। मैंने ट्रेडिंग के लिए $1000 लगाए थे, ठीक है सर।
हाँ.
तो मेरे अब 23 ट्रेड चल रहे हैं सर। एक तो होता है अवेलेबल, एक होता है सर अपना अवेलेबल बैलेंस, है ना। अवेलेबल बैलेंस दिखा रहा है मेरा $5.94,
ओनली.
ठीक है सर, ओनली। और नहीं नहीं, और देखो सर, तीन चीजें होती है ना सर, एक अवेलेबल बैलेंस होता है, एक वैलिड बैलेंस होता है ना। तीन चीजें होती है ना, वैलिड बैलेंस, अनरियलाइज्ड पीएनएल और अवेलेबल बैलेंस, तीन चीजें होती है ना सर
जी.
वैलिड बैलेंस में दिखा रहा है 1201, ठीक है सर। अनरियलाइज्ड पीएनएल में दिखा रहा है -279 और अवेलेबल बैलेंस दिखा रहा है ओनली $6।
मिस्टर छावा, विल यू प्लीज मेक वीणा एज अ co-host? Mr. Chhawa, will you please make Veena as a co-host?
Okay, let me do that right away.
Because his question, आप आपकी स्क्रीन शेयर कर सकते हैं ना सर?
Yes, yes, yes.
Because the question is genuine and that was fair to me also.
All right, let's.
Mr. Veena, मैंने आपको co-host किया हुआ है, आप आपकी स्क्रीन शेयर कीजिए प्लीज.
ठीक है सर.
दोस्तों, ये और एक लर्निंग लेसन है, एंड मिस्टर छावा विल enlightening our problem and 100% he will guide us.
ये देखो सर,
Really, I
ये
am
मेरा
proud that I am having a very good mentor today.
सर स्क्रीन देख रहे हो मेरा सर?
जी 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 मिस्टर छावा,
ये
you
देखो,
can see the wallet balance is 1201.
Yes.
Unrealized PNL is only 276. But now
एंड
if you will go to click on future, sir,
अब ये देखो,
now you can
अवेलेबल
see
बैलेंस
the available balance is only $9.
9.68।
Okay. Okay. Good. Very good. Okay. Go back to wallets.
सर ये ट्रेड देखो सर, ट्रेड देखो क्या कैसे माइनस में चल रहे हैं। ये
Yes.
BNTU
Yes.
1230 माइनस
Yes.
298। और
Yes.
ये देखो सर एक 53, ये देखो सर, ये कट नहीं रहा। $30 30% आ रहा है, 3.10 प्रॉफिट आ रहा है, पर ये कट नहीं रहा सर माना का। ठीक है सर। और ये देखो सर, ये देखो एक बड़ी जो खतरनाक चीज है सर, ये देखो XVS पे
Good.
इसने $237 लिए हुए हैं, पर थैंक्स गॉड के ये 1x है ना। ये देखो सर, एक और चीज दिखा रहा हूँ आपको, ये सभी को नॉलेज आ जाएगी ना सर इससे। ये देखो सर, एक 300 कुछ डॉलर लिए हुए हैं मेरे। ये कहाँ गए ट्रेड सर वो? ये $305 FTM में सर।
सर
Beautiful.
उसका
Yes.
देखिए, आपका फ्लोटिंग लॉस, अपना लीवरेज ओनली 1x है।
Good.
वो तो
So
1x है सर, ठीक है आपकी बात।
Now let Mr. Chava to explain us.
good.
Right.
So just hold on. Go back. Don't just go back to FTM. No, go back to that 305.
Go back to FTM.
ओके।
And please don't play your screen now.
अच्छा ओके, 1 मिनट, 305 ये वाला आ गया सर।
Beautiful. Beautiful. Now you see that FTM is a new trade on cross 1x.
यस।
Beautiful. And it now took more merging into the trade. If you look at OMG, which is up on 10x, it took only $9, 9.5.
Yes.
That is why most times on the 10x, you have small margin and enough money for available for withdrawal, so that when markets goes against you, it will average in from available for withdrawal. But right now with 1x, the market will hold the merging USDT is now higher because there's no that kind of averaging to go back and pick. It will hold the market and make sure you return back in profit. The way 1x does is like sports. It keeps you in the market till you recover in profit, either short or long. So now this is why you're available for withdrawal, because you see your balance is saying very low. This is the reason. You have more money in the market. So you remember I mentioned that try not to have zero and available for withdrawal. However, look at OMG. OMG is telling you 5.7% ratio and liquidation price is unknown. Now, but look at FTN. Your entry price is 0.28. It has gone, the mark price where it is now is 0.3. Before this trade can be risky, it has to go so far to 1.1, which is literally very far away because you are just on 5.7%, which your account is still very safe and very okay. So no fear, no panic, everything is intact. The bot got you covered. Tappa
I have one question, Chava, Mr. Here. Mr. Chava, I have one question here.
फंड तो नहीं डालना पड़ेगा और
1 minute, sir. 1 minute, sir. Let me ask him.
Okay.
Go to available balance.
Yes.
But Mr. Chava, now the available balance is only 11.
Yes.
So if available balance will go zero, that means the account will get liquidated.
No, it doesn't mean so. It only means that there is no room for you to take more money into the market. So let's assume worst case scenario, you are available for withdrawal is zero. Worst case scenario, the next thing you go to check is your margin ratio or your risk. That's the next thing you go to check. If your risk is below 20%, go to sleep. Before you know, you will see money available for withdrawal because money will keep going. You see, it's increasing and reducing, increasing and reducing. It shows activities are going on. It shows activities are going on. Why I used to say, please don't withdraw, is because some people may want to withdraw the money out. And that is why I used to say that if you want to withdraw money out and you don't want to stop your trade, don't increase your capital allocation on Tafabot. Limit it to what you are starting with, and then give yourself target maybe every week or every 2 weeks. You want to pay yourself, then you remove some money, pay yourself, go take care of your family, go enjoy, catch some fun, and then your profit continues to work. Your trades continues to work. So make sure you don't withdraw everything. I've seen people who want to withdraw everything, and yet they will not say Tafabot liquidated them, because you emptied your account and you still allow the trade to continue to run. So it's just so that you are safe. So even if it becomes zero, all you need to do is just come and check your margin ratio. If your margin ratio is below 20, go to sleep.
So we don't have to worry about the available balance. If available balance is zero, then also no need to tension.
No need for pension, no need for panic.
भैया डाल दो फिर भी यार $100-200 क्यों टेंशन लेने का है ना?
मैं
ये लोग है ना,
सर।
ये लोग प्रोफेशनल ट्रेडर है, साला हम लोग प्रोफेशनल नेटवर्कर है.
हाँ सर, सही बात है, सही बात
You
है
know
सर.
what I am saying, Mr. Chhawa, to him? Just put $200 more because you are professional trader, but we are professional networker. We wanted to sleep at night.
I'm learning Indian I'm learning the language gradually, so I'm understanding too.
So we will go to Pratap da. Pratap da, आप
सर क्या करना चाहिए मेरे को?
क्या है प्रताप दा?
सर मुझे क्या करना चाहिए?
हेलो.
हाँ प्रताप दा.
सर मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है, जैसे टापाबोट में फ्यूचर और स्पॉट दोनों तरह का ट्रेड है, तो अभी स्पॉट में जो ट्रेड का वैल्यू है वो क्या फ्यूचर में अगर जरूरत पड़ता है तो ले सकते हैं क्या? एपीआई तो कनेक्ट है?
नहीं ले सकते, नहीं ले सकते.
और दूसरा सर, अभी जो फ्यूचर में किसी को $1,000 है बॉट में, अगर उसका पास ज्यादा फंड है तो फंड जो ऐड करता है, तो ऐड क्या वो उसको पॉज करके ऐड करना है, क्या ऑटोमेटिक ऐड करना है?
ऐड कर दीजिए ना, उसमें पॉज करके क्यों ऐड करना है?
सर
अच्छा.
मुझे अब फंड ऐड
तीसरा
करने
है
की
सर,
जरूरत है कि नहीं?
स्पॉट में पूरा एक $500 का मेरा ही अकाउंट है, तो पूरा दिन में एक ही ट्रेड लेता है, कभी नहीं लेता है, तो इसका क्या वो टापा का मैनेजमेंट से ही ऐसे है?
नहीं,
क्या
ये मनी मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम है, इट्स अ रिस्क मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम, जो अभी ऑलरेडी मिस्टर शर्मा ने बताया हमें.
ठीक है.
थैंक यू दादा. मिस्टर सपना रियल्टर्स, मैंने आपको अनम्यूट किया. मिस्टर सपना रियल्टर्स, मिस्टर सपना रियल्टर्स.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Mr. Chhawa, do you hear?
Yes, I can hear.
Sir, my only one question is that yesterday in BNT, my trade goes to minus $785. Okay. And today is showing $195 minus. If you are saying we are every time we are averaging our trades, so in between somewhere 200 or 300, we have to cut out this trade in profit. So still it's not in profit. So that is my question, why it's not average? And if it is average, then why they not cut down?
So is the trade still in negative? Because
I will explain you, Mr. Chhawa, what Mr. Sapna Realtors is asking. Yesterday, why the BNT was not done averaging by boat, okay, when the floating loss was 700 plus, and now
not
the
floating loss,
is 100.
not floating loss. My trade loss was $785.
Yeah, his trade was $785 loss, and now it is $195 loss. Why yesterday the boat has not done averaging? If boat has done averaging yesterday at $785, today he would have get profit in BNT.
Yes.
So and will you please explain?
Let's not also forget that BNT trade is one of the old trades that happened before this maintenance. So there will be so many factors that we have caused that, and possibly what is the emerging USDT on it? Because BNT is a pump and dump coin. I am very sure that Tafabot will not trade that coin again. You see BNT, you see Rune, and those other crazy coins. So I am sure they are waiting in a hurry for you to just get out of that market instead of adding money to that market in the name of averaging it, because it can decide to do something else again. If I was in your shoes, I was on minus 700, I am now at minus 100 and something, I would just take it out and have my peace of mind. However, if you are patient, because sometimes I used to be very patient with my trades, I'll wait for it to close in profit. I would love to see the trade, so that I'm giving you clear advice, and so that I'm not just making a blanket statement. But I want to trust that the bot knows what it's doing. I also trust that it has seen the factors, because I know one thing: they will not fund a losing trade, and I know BNT has been marked. BNT, REN, RUNE, Storage, these are very unique trades. So let's trust the bot to handle it, please. Let's trust the bot to handle it. All right, thank you.
Sorry, I not got your answer. What you told me?
You want to take a step on the trade?
No, I will wait. If bot is doing everything, I am ready to wait. No problem.
Beautiful. Just wait. What you will do for me, maybe later on, share your screenshot with Mr. Rajesh. Let me see it, and then we can analyze it together. I think that will work perfect.
मिस्टर सपना रियल्टर, आप आपका ट्रेड का जो स्क्रीनशॉट्स है ना, ये आप मुझे भेज दीजिए आपके सीनियर के थ्रू। ओके, तो आप मुझे भेज दीजिए, तो बाद में मैं मिस्टर छावा को भेज दूंगा और आंसर आने के बाद आपके सीनियर को मैं भेज दूंगा। सो थैंक यू मिस्टर सपना रियल्टर।
I already shared, sir.
ओके, थैंक यू। सो आपके सीनियर मुझे भेज देंगे। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Yes, sir. Thank
हिरजी भाई, आप पूछ सकते हैं आपका क्वेश्चन।
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन कि जब अपन बोट डेवलप करते हैं तो एक रहता है ना रिस्क में कि भाई अगर कोई ट्रेड बंद होता है तो 10% या 5% या 60% ही करके होता है, तो ऐसा कोई डेवलपमेंट है इस बोट में?
नहीं, इसमें उन्होंने ऑलरेडी बताया कि मनी मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम और रिस्क मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम इनकी स्ट्रांग है। इन्होंने अभी आज से क्या किया है कि जो ट्रेड प्रॉब्लम्स वाले हैं ना, उनको 1x कर दिया है। मतलब उनका जो मार्जिन है ना, लीवरेज हम लेते नहीं है।
ओके,
तो इस तरह के ट्रेड को आपको सिक्योर कर दिया है, मार्जिन मतलब लीवरेज लिए बगैर। तो उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा सिस्टम डेवलप किया है। रिस्क मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम जो बनाया है ना, बहुत अच्छा बनाया है। ओके, तो यही तो बेसिकली है ना, मैं आप लोगों को यही कहना चाहता हूँ कि टाफा बोट इज नॉट, ये ऐसी कंपनी है जो कोई नेटवर्क करने नहीं बनाया हुआ है कि किसी आयरे गहरे से सॉफ्टवेयर बना के हमारे पास नहीं दिया है। टाफा बोट के फाउंडर जो है, ये प्रोफेशनल डेवलपर्स है, प्रोफेशनल क्रिएटर्स है। इनके पास 24 लोगों के 24 पीपल, दे हैव इन हाउस डेवलपर्स टीम। सो वी आर लकी, वी जस्ट हैव टू ट्रस्ट आवर बोट, दैट्स इट।
यस सर, थैंक यू।
मिस्टर रजत, मैंने आपको अनम्यूट किया हुआ है। रजत जी, मैंने आपको अनम्यूट किया हुआ है।
यस सर। सर मेरे क्वेश्चन था। हेलो,
हाँ पूछिए ना।
सर ये आज कोई कोई ट्रेड का मार्जिन बहुत ज्यादा उठा रहा है सर, जिसके कारण अवेलेबल बैलेंस बहुत कम हो जा रहा है।
ये इसका जवाब दे दिया है। आप मीटिंग में ध्यान से सुना कीजिए प्लीज, रिपीट क्वेश्चन मत कीजिए। मार्जिन जो उठाया हुआ है उसका लीवरेज कम। एक मिनट में बता देता हूँ, वापिस सभी लोगों को आंसर दे रहा हूँ। जिनका मार्जिन ज्यादा उठाया है उनका लीवरेज देखिए, वो 1x है। ये रिस्क मैनेजमेंट की तौर से या मनी मैनेजमेंट की तौर से किया हुआ है कि उन्होंने लीवरेज जो है ये 10x से 1x कर दिया है। 1x करने की वजह से आपके अकाउंट को, जैसे लीना है, टीयू है, माना है, ऐसे बहुत सारे जो कॉइन्स है, उनका लीवरेज जो है ये 10x से 1x किया है। ठीक है रजत जी? रजत जी, मैंने आपको अनम्यूट किया हुआ है वापिस। रजत जी ओके?
यस सर। लेकिन सर अभी अगर अवेलेबल बैलेंस कम हो जाएगा तो उसका
बैलेंस के
प्रॉब्लम नहीं
बारे में
होगा?
आपको बोला हुआ है कि अवेलेबल बैलेंस को आपको नहीं देखना है, आपको मार्जिन रेशियो कितना है जो दिखाया था ना, 5.76, 1.17, 1.76, तो आपको मार्जिन रेशियो को देखना है। मार्जिन रेशियो आपका 20% से नीचे है तो आपका अकाउंट सेम है। डोंट वरी दादा। हाँ, थैंक यू। दोस्तों लास्ट क्वेश्चन हम लोग लेते हैं मिस्टर बद्रीनाथ भाई सवाल। मिस्टर बद्रीनाथ जी, मैंने आपको अनम्यूट किया हुआ है। बद्रीनाथ जी, मिस्टर बद्रीनाथ, ग्रेट। वीणा सर, मैंने आपको, वीणा सर आप अनम्यूट जी। एक मिनट वीणा सर, एक मिनट। मिस्टर बद्रीनाथ, आप आपका क्वेश्चन पूछिए प्लीज।
सर जी आज कुछ ट्रेड जैसे प्रॉफिट में आ रहा था तो खुद मनु सर को पूछ के मैं किया, खुद बंद करना पड़ा मेरे को। बॉट नहीं कर रहा था सर, ऐसे तो
करो
15-16
मत
डॉलर
दादा, करो मत, करो मत।
अच्छा सर।
देखिए मैं बताता हूँ, आज मुझे प्रॉफिट करीब करीब 4% दिया हुआ है बोट
जी
ने। तो मुझे
जी
शाम तक मालूम नहीं था कि मुझे 4% प्रॉफिट है, तो बोट ने ही प्रॉफिट दिया है ना। अभी देखिए
जी
हमने वीणा वीणा सर का देखा, $3.13 प्रॉफिट था, और
जी
देखो
सर।
कितना विश्वास रखा है उन्होंने, बोट को मतलब प्रॉफिट को क्लोज नहीं किया है। अरे भाई बोट
जी
को जब लगेगा तब करेगा ना प्रॉफिट, अगर उसको आपको $6 देना है तो क्यों $3 पे निकलते हो।
ठीक है, मैं मनु सर से पूछा था, मनु सर बोला कर
देखिए
दीजिए आज।
किसी अपलाइन का नाम नहीं लेना है, कोई
जी
अपलाइन
सर।
यहाँ पे भगवान नहीं है, यहाँ पे भगवान सिर्फ बोट है, बोट के ऊपर विश्वास रखिए। ओके
जी
सर।
सर। ओके सर।
दूसरी चीज दोस्तों, मेरा एक रिक्वेस्ट है, कभी भी है ना किसी भी ओपन मीटिंग में किसी अपलाइन का सीनियर का नाम मत लिया कीजिए, मेरे सीनियर को ऐसा बोला कीजिए। क्योंकि देखिए सीनियर हमारे लिए अच्छी बात करते हैं, लेकिन ऐसी चीजों की वजह से कभी कभी सीनियर भी आगे सपोर्ट करना बंद कर देते हैं। वीणा सर, मैं आप ऑलरेडी कोस्ट है, आप अनम्यूट कीजिए, आप आपका क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं वीणा सर।
सर मैं वो अपनी बात बीच में रह गई थी ना, वो फंड
हो,
डालना है उसके कि नहीं?
नहीं नहीं, मेरी तरफ से मैं कहूंगा डाल दीजिए सर, छावा तो मना करेगा।
अच्छा ठीक है सर।
देखिए
वो
मैंने
सभी
खुद
ने।
डाला हुआ है, देखो सर मैंने खुद डाला हुआ है, मेरा भी $700 का अकाउंट है।
जी
अवेलेबल बैलेंस मैंने $300 बढ़ा दिया, क्यों? अरे भाई उसको थोड़ा मार्जिन उठाना है तो उठाने दो ना, मैं पैसा कमाऊंगा ना। और
चलो ठीक है, बस यही
ये
पूछना
अपनी
था
तरफ
सर
से,
ना।
अपनी तरफ से सर ऐड कर दो बिंदास।
अब
छावा
पहले
तो
उधर
मना कर रहा है
पहले
क्योंकि
सर
छावा
सर सर
प्रोफेशनल है।
सर सर पहले उधर जाऊं ना, पहले टापा बोर्ड पे जाऊं, उधर बढ़ाऊं, फिर बाद
नहीं
में
नहीं,
डालूं इधर।
टाफा बोर्ड को कुछ मत हाथ लगाओ, खाली फ्यूचर में ऐड करो बस।
अच्छा अच्छा, फ्यूचर में उधर
खाली
950
फ्यूचर
के
में जो आपका 1000 है ना, 1200
हाँ।
है ना, उसको 1500 करके भूल जाइए।
नहीं नहीं सर, मैं ये पूछ रहा हूँ, टापा बोर्ड में जैसे आपने 1000 लिखा हुआ है वहां पे, है ना?
वहां
तो
पे
वहां
हाथ
पे
मत
क्या?
लगाइए कुछ भी,
अच्छा
वहां पे
वहां पे
हाथ
हाथ नहीं
मत
लगाना,
लगाइए।
ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है।
ग्रेट,
ओके
समझ में आ
ओके
गया। जेडी
ओके।
पटेल सर, मैंने आपको अनम्यूट किया हुआ है, जेडी पटेल सर। वन मिस्टर जेडी पटेल, मिस्टर छावा, मिस्टर जेडी पटेल इज वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट इन्वेस्टर इन इंडिया।
Okay, that's great. Great.
यस सर, मेरा
जी
स्क्रीन
पटेल,
शेयर करता हूँ। स्क्रीन शेयर,
जी
स्क्रीन शेयर
वन
करिए।
मिनट, मिस्टर छावा, डू यू हियर मी?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, will you please make co-host to Mr. JD Patel? He is one of the biggest investor in India. He wanted to
Okay.
share his screen.
JD. Okay, I
JD
see
Patel.
JD Patel. Yes. Done. Done.
जी आपको co-host किया हुआ है पटेल साहब। मिस्टर छावा,
Yes. Good
JD
afternoon,
Patel
sir.
and me, JD Patel and me, we both have lost big money in CoinTech to you. He
So
lost
sorry
only
about that.
$40,000.
Oh no, sorry about that. Sorry about that.
अरे
Okay.
सर आपका अकाउंट तो बहुत सेफ है भाई।
नहीं, वो स्टोर्स के लिए।
अच्छा पूछिए ना सर, पूछिए ना प्लीज।
सर
Okay,
ये
so
वन ट्रेड स्टोर्स।
yes. So now you see stored on 1x. It has gone 25% below entry. You see your entry price was 0.5, your present mark price 0.7, and liquidation price is 2.4. Your margin ratio is 4.96. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. Forget about this unrealized PNL. It can be scary sometimes.
only take a longer time, बस।
Exactly.
नहीं
Exactly.
पटेल साहब,
Just a short, in fact,
मिस्टर
because
मिस्टर
right
छावा,
now,
लेट मी स्पीक टू
go
पटेल
ahead.
साहब।
Go ahead.
यस।
पटेल साहब शायद 2 दिन के अंदर आपका ये प्रॉफिट में निकल जाएगा, बड़ा
अरे
डंप
कोई बात
आएगा
नहीं
आपको
है,
कल।
4 दिन ज्यादा
कल
भी
9
लगे
बजे
कोई
तक
बात
दिखाई
नहीं।
देगा।
टेंशन नहीं होना चाहिए बस।
नहीं नहीं नहीं, टेंशन नहीं, 9 बजे तक देखो आप बहुत बड़े लेवल से निकल जाएंगे आप, क्योंकि डिफरेंस बहुत कम है पटेल साहब।
यस यस।
एक्चुअली है ना, स्टोर्स का जो बेसिक प्राइस है ना, ये 0.42 से लेके 0.44 है, और आपका जो एंट्री प्राइस है ना, ये 0.52 है। तो आप सेफ है, फिर भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है।
ओके ओके सर।
मैं कल बात कर लेता हूँ आपके साथ। हाँ
ओके सर।
ग्रेट फ्रेंड्स, So, Mr. Chava, a concluding statement for my India team, because all the question has been completed, and really thankful to you on behalf of Team India. I wanted to say thanks to you because you have given, you have enlightened our knowledge, and truly, trust me, you have given the best education to us. And before concluding your statement, I am begging one thing from you. Will you please give your 1 hour every month? Will you please do the commitment that you will give your 1 hour every year, every month?
Okay, Crypto Star, you're putting me on a fix right now. But one thing for sure, yes. Now, my concluding statement as I answer your question, I am committed to any team that is ready to grow. I'm committed to sacrificing my time and building this business. And yes, I agree. I will give you 1 hour of my time every month. You can count on that. All we need to do is schedule it within a period. Maybe what we may do, because I just checked my limit on this Zoom. It's expired. The 500 is expired. That's why we are having less. We'll go Telegram next time. We can create a Telegram group. I thought you should have a Telegram group. Let's create a Telegram group for the Indian community where we can do videos. It will take almost 1,000 people, not much more than that, so that we have no limits, and then we can run it every month. I can give you 1 hour of my time every month. Rajesh, you deserve it. So for everyone,
thank you, Mr. Java.
For everyone on the Indian community, my parting word is this: let Tafabot be your business. If you're a team leader, I tell you the truth, you will make a whole lot of money building a team in Tafabot. You have seen the compensation plan, you've seen all of that, you will make a whole lot of money. If you're an individual who just wants to make his quiet money quietly, you are welcome. You will make money in Tafabot. You will forget whatever day job you are doing and make cool money in your room. So please be encouraged, and I want to keep encouraging. Please encourage Crypto Star. He's your leader. He's doing exceptionally well. He's one of our top leaders right now. The CEO acknowledges him. The CEO knows him. The co-founder knows him. And I'm very sure they're already planning towards visiting India very soon. By the time all their schedules are clear, Crypto Star will inform you guys, and you guys will welcome the CEO and the co-founder. So on this note, thank you so much, Crypto Star. Thank you, everyone.
So thank you, Mr. Chava. I have done the recording. Will you please send me the recording in my Telegram group, please?
Yes, you will have it. You will have it. You
can thank you, दोस्तों. हम लोग आज की Zoom meeting यहीं पे conclude करते हैं, और we will meet next month with Mr. Chava again. So once again, thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye. See you, sir.
Yes.